See,
Just 12 kilometers from the city of Puebla, there's a town that doesn't feel Mexican.
live there.
The streets, the names, the voices,
It's a little bit
everything
Mexican.
sounds different. Here, Spanish isn't the mother tongue. Here, you still hear echoes of an ancient language from northern Italy. Here, time has stood still. It was the year 1882. In northern Italy, especially in the Veneto region, life was harsh. After the unification of Italy, the economy collapsed for thousands of farmers. The land was no longer fertile, poverty spread, and many had neither bread nor a future. But across the Atlantic, Mexico was calling. President Manuel Gonzalez promoted a policy to populate empty lands with hard-working immigrants. He offered land, tools, and promises. So, over 500 Italians, men, women, children, said goodbye to their mountains, villages, and roots. They packed their belongings, memories, and last names. Battiston, Bellotto, Finotti, Girotto, Dalla, Vecchia, Tonelli, Macise, and set off into the unknown. The journey began in Venice, down to
Let me
Genoa.
come back to this.
Mountains, villages, policy
This
to
mustache goes
populate
down.
empty
Mine used
lands
to
with
go
hard
up.
work
Whatever.
across the Atlantic, enduring heat, and set off into the unknown. The journey began in Venice, down to Genoa, where they boarded a ship to America. They crossed the Atlantic, enduring heat, humidity, and fear. Many fell ill. Some children didn't survive. They didn't speak Spanish. They didn't know what awaited them. After weeks at sea, they arrived at the port of Veracruz. From there, they traveled inland by train and cart to the state of Puebla. What they found wasn't ready farmland. It was wild territory. No houses, no roads, just land,
So now
trees.
look at this kid.
From there, they traveled inland by train and cart to the state of Puebla. What they found wasn't ready farmland. It was wild territory. No houses, no roads, just land, trees, and silence. The colony was named Chipilo de Francisco Javier Mina, but for them, it was just the new home. Though it felt more like punishment at first, the weather was different. The rains relentless, the sun unforgiving. Tropical diseases struck hard.
Yeah.
They had to build everything from scratch. Houses, corrals, wells, paths.
Oh my God.
They didn't know adobe. They learned the hard way. They ate corn, not knowing how to cook it. They missed polenta, bread, wine, and their mountain air,
Of course.
yet they endured. Because if the Italians carried anything in their souls, it was work ethic, discipline, and pride.
Why do they look like that?
Years
They don't look
passed,
like normal
and the
Italians.
fields started to
They're like
flourish.
normal.
They planted
Why are they
alfalfa,
normal?
raised cattle, adapted to their new environment. They opened workshops, bakeries, blacksmiths, but above all, they kept their culture alive. At home, they spoke Veneto dialect. Families celebrated Italian traditions, weddings, songs, ancient stories. Spanish was for outside, but Cipollo remained Italian at heart. They married within the community to preserve their language, bloodline, and memory of who they were.
I get what they get. I understand.
Vera, family arrival. 1882.
What's this?
Origin, Segusino, Treviso Province, Italy. Original trade, dairy farming. Today, still in the dairy business, Arturo Barasimoni founded Cipilo's Migration Museum, Dossetti family arrival, 1882. Origin, Segusino, Italy. Original trade, agriculture and cattle. Today, Cadvriti. Dossetti promotes local Chilean cultural identity. Colombo, family arrival, 1882. Origin, Veneto, Italy. Original trade, carpentry and
Is that kinda
furniture
like the
making.
woman? Is she Mexican?
Today, their artisanal furniture is internationally
Not really,
renowned.
though.
Carnelli family arrival, 1882. Origin,
What is that animal?
Veneto, Italy.
It's another
Original
chicken.
trade, cheese and dairy production.
I'm blocking the kid's face.
Today, still leaders in European style. Cheese making, Montagnier family arrival,
Oh,
date 1882. Origin, Veneto, Italy. Original trade, cattle raising today. Eduardo Montagnier. Anguiano is a writer and language rights advocate. Dalla Vecchia family arrival, 1882. Origin, Veneto, Italy. Original trade, farming. Today,
Most likely.
vital in
Somewhere.
agriculture and cultural preservation. Bellotto, family arrival, 1882. Origin,
definitely
Veneto,
Italian.
Italy. Original trade, cattle raising. Today, actively promote local cultural events. Finati family arrival, 1882. Origin,
Alright,
Veneto,
very old
Italy.
family.
Original trade, agriculture. Today, key contributors to bilingual education. Giraudo family arrival, 1882. Origin, Veneto, Italy. Original trade, baking and crafts. Today, keep the Italian bread-making tradition alive. Tonelli family arrival, 1882. Origin, Veneto, Italy.
The country was
Original trade,
not open to
handicrafts.
them, like,
Today, their
agriculture.
legacy lives on in local decorative arts and oral traditions. Maxai's family arrival, 1882.
Their
Origin,
infrastructure?
Veneto, Italy. Original trade,
It's like
farming
their
today.
own culture.
Champions of traditional music and language.
I'm watching some
Over
stupid
140
shows,
years have passed since those first Italians arrived, and Chipilo is still different. The Veneto dialect is still spoken at home. Italian festivals, like Carnival, are celebrated. European surnames are still on the street signs. Houses blend Mexican and Veneto design. The community has kept a strong identity, nearly untouched. It's not a museum, not a theme park. It's a living community, defying
It's
time.
not a theme park.
Why didn't you Mexican and Veneto design? The community has kept a strong identity, nearly untouched. It's not a museum, not a theme park. It's a living community, defying time. Why didn't Chipilo fade away like other colonies? The answer lies in unity. From day one, Chipilians knew they had to protect their language, their customs, their stories, their community, and they did it not out of nostalgia, but out of pride.
It's pretty cool.
Being Italian in Mexico wasn't easy. They faced discrimination, mockery, and exclusion, but they never gave up. Today, Chipilo is a cultural bridge between Chile and Polenta, between Spanish and Veneto, between They never gave up. Today,
They were
nostalgia,
I thought it'd be the other
but
way
out of
around.
pride.
They were like, oh, my own culture.
Being Italian in Mexico
Mexicans don't
wasn't
do that.
easy. They faced discrimination, mockery, and exclusion, but they never gave up. Today, Chipilo is a cultural bridge between Chile and Polenta, between Spanish and Veneto.
Polenta?
Between-
What did you say, Polenta?
They never gave up. Today,
Napolitan?
Chipilo is a cultural bridge
this up,
between Chile and Polenta,
what
between
is that?
Spanish and Veneto,
don't
between
know.
mariachi and alpine songs.
True.
Many young Chileans study and work like any Mexican, but at home, they still hear Nona speaking Veneto. They still smell bread baked from century-old recipes. They still celebrate a story that was never erased. They are not just Mexican, nor just Italian. They are Chileans. And as time moves on, as voices fade, the spirit of those who crossed the ocean still lives in them. In every word spoken, in Veneto, in every name etched in stone, in every house still standing against the wind, spoken in Veneto, in every name etched in stone, in every house still standing against the wind, lives the promise of a people who never forgot where they came from.
Larger head. They got big heads. Yeah, that's what we got them too. I don't know, I'm more circular, I'm more ovalish, no?
Número uno es papá. ¿Cómo se
Wow,
dice
that's a fun
papá?
experience to watch.
Baba. Baba.
That's good.
Número dos.
The journey began in
His mustache was down a little bit.
Italy original trade. Trade.
Well, this guy's
Agriculture.
mustache goes up
Today,
a little bit.
key
I
contributor.
don't know. I'm saying the other guy. Not him. There he is. Look at his mustache. It goes up like that. Like that. Kind of had one like that before when I had healthier. Not bad, but they're different mustaches. The hair follicles, you know.
Policy to populate empty lands with hard-working
His
immigrants.
face, but the right doesn't. I don't know why. That's weird. I'm gonna turn it off though. Bye.